Getting it done. That's what it's all about down in Florida. We take a look now at the specialized race recap in the sands of Florida. Well, Rubbins racing early in this one. The Bidwell Bullet, though, setting the pace early, grabbing the whole shot, but then things changing up a little bit, Johnny.
Yeah, we saw a lot of action there at the completion of lap number 1 as it was Hunter Hart leading the way, and then suddenly we see Bryce Neal starting to stretch away a little bit with the lead, and he's able to make those passes, getting out front. Hunter Hart slotting into the number 2 spot. Here we see where the issue started for John Glaude Jr. Somewhere in here, fills up his airbox with water. That bike spitting and sputtering, but as they come through, he's still trying to force to make it happen. Here we see Glaude maybe still fighting with those issues. Jay Shadron making a pass around a little bit later, and Adam McGill on the charge trying to work his way up a little higher in the top 10. Things got spicy at the pit stops.
Yeah, they did. It was Wyatt Wilkin just behind him. He takes off right here. That machine covered in all sorts of mud gets out just in front of Hunter Hart, and you heard the interview with Wyatt. Those two, a lot of back and forth. And from here, man, it just kind of became the Bryce and Neal show.
You can see him raising the fist, thanking the Mud Fleas, his crew, for helping him get through very challenging sections of racetrack. Had some great lines. He was able to kind of stay out of the rough stuff, carry more speed, and it allowed him to just march away at the front of the field, taking what he was able to get as about a 50-second gap over Walker Fowler, this rider we see on screen here, stretching it out to a minute 2, finally on the last lap, 1 minute 47 seconds. We saw some riders get together. This isn't any of our lead group, but this was just before Bryce and Neal came through, showing what can happen to cost these riders some time, even when they seems like they're on an easy ride.
And good day, but tough day for, and as we watch Wyatt Wilkin right there, for Walker Fowler, who ended up second and not stoked on the second place finish, and kind of feels like he let this one get away from him.
Yeah, Wyatt Wilkin, though, charging, and then this guy right here, Stephen Hermel.
What a race.
Coming from the back of the pack, just like he did 2 weeks ago at Big Buck, charging through, getting all the way up to actually taking that final podium position away on the last lap, only to have a mistake, and Wyatt Wilkin able to remake that pass. But coming to the finish, it was all the Bidwell Bullet. He comes across, revs the big animated fist pump, showing how happy he is to win here today and tie up those points at the top of the standings.
So we're going to head to Talladega in a week, taking a look at your top 10 results. Bryce and Neal, Walker Fowler, Wyatt Wilkin, Harold, Jay Shadron, amazing day by him. Hunter Hart, Adam McGill, Braxton Gross, sensational day. Danik Paquin, sensational day. And John Glaude, I think unofficially, of course, going to round out your top 10 in this one here today. Johnny, this, again, we head to Talladega, very, very short week.